Today in Los Angeles, California, toxic chemicals, a fiery blaze, and political games. Let's dive into the chaos right now.
Vixie Steele here, loud and local in LA. Let's get into it.
First up, thousands evacuated in Orange County after a toxic chemical leak at GKN Aerospace in Garden Grove. We're talking methyl methacrylate, the nasty stuff used to make plastics. It's volatile, it's toxic, and if that tank pops, mate, it's not just a bad smell, it's a potential blast with a chemical cloud nobody needs in their lungs. Timeline: May 22nd. A hazardous materials report and emergency teams rolled. By May 23rd, evacuation orders were reissued as the situation escalated. Why? A valve failed, preventing crews from neutralizing the reaction inside the tank. Crews have been hosing it down, keeping it cool non-stop to stop a pressure build that could lead to an explosion or a major toxic spill. This is not a drill. Listen, as of May 24th, they're still there, cooling the tank while lawyers file suits and officials beg for federal disaster assistance. People are scared, homes are empty, and families are wondering whether their stuff will be safe or soaked in plastic precursor fumes by morning. Unbelievable, but not surprising. We cut corners until lives are at risk, then everyone pretends it's an act of God. I've had it with this fucking nonsense. Next up, a twist. A potential crack on the Garden Grove tank. Sounds bad, right? But here's the kicker. That crack might actually be relieving pressure. If the tank can burp some of that vapor in a controlled way, the explosion risk drops. Over 40,000 people across 6 cities were under evacuation orders since Thursday. This extra time could mean the difference between a controlled mess and a catastrophic one. To be fair, responders are hustling. They're playing chess with a ticking can of chemicals. Methyl methacrylate is no joke. It irritates the eyes, skin, and respiratory system. And it's worse if it pools or catches fire. The fact we're calling a crack good news tells you everything about how close this got. Call me when people grow a spine and fix the root problems. Until then, cracks are our saviours. Bloody hell. And now on to another disaster. Southgate. A massive fire ripped through a tyre recycling centre around 2:40 p.m. Sunday, and officials told nearby residents to shelter in place. Thick black smoke poured into the sky. Firefighters took a defensive stance because tyre fires are a nightmare. They burn hot, they're hard to extinguish, and they spit out pollutants you don't want anywhere near your lungs. Cause unknown right now. No word on whether workers were present. But look, piles of rubber, hot weather, one spark, and boom, you've got a toxic bonfire. What fresh disaster is this? It's a miracle we don't have more of these with how we warehouse combustible junk in plain sight. I don't make the rules, but I do enforce them. If it's gonna burn like hell, don't stack it like a tinderbox next to neighbourhoods. Jesus Christ. Next up, East LA. A pipeline rupture dumped about 2,400 gallons of crude oil into storm drains and straight toward the LA River early Friday around 3:20 a.m. How? A telecom crew accidentally struck the line. One wrong dig and we're chasing oil down concrete channels like it's a grim relay race. Wildlife responders moved fast. Several oil-covered birds were rescued and taken for care. Crews dropped absorbent booms and started skimming operations to contain what they could. The intersection where it happened is shut while repairs are underway. Outreach teams are warning unhoused neighbours along the riverbanks because, of course, the people with the least protection are the first in harm's way when something toxic hits the water. Protect the waterways. I shouldn't have to say this, but here we fucking are. Map the lines. Call before you dig. Double check. Triple check. Oil in a river isn't just a cleanup bill. It's birds, fish, air quality, and a community that has to breathe this mess. Unbelievable, but not surprising. That's society for you. Last up, Runyon Canyon. A 40-year-old man had to be hoisted out by an LAFD helicopter Sunday morning at about 9:15 a.m. Roughly 32 firefighters responded. He's in grave condition at the hospital. Shortly after, another medical emergency nearby. LAPD helped 2 miners who were hospitalized and then released to their families. Runyon feels easy until it isn't. Heat, dehydration, a wrong turn, and suddenly you're dangling under a helicopter. Respect to the crews. That hoist is no joke, and when seconds matter, they deliver. Back in my day, people had fucking standards. Water, hat, buddy, plan. I swear, if the trail looks like an Instagram backdrop, it still bites. Prepare before you hike, folks. Don't make first responders risk it because you fancied flip-flops and vibes. Alright, let's take stock. Orange County dodging a blast because a tank might be cracked just right. Southgate choking on tyre smoke. East LA squeegeeing crude off a river. And Runyon reminding everyone the canyon doesn't care about your selfie. Can someone explain why this bullshit is allowed? Call me when people grow a spine and fix the systems, not just the symptoms. And that's today's dose of reality. You've been listening to Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in LA. That's a wrap. Fix it, society. Go do something useful and come back tomorrow.